Hi guys, Akalix here today again, and this time I am going to be showing you what you guys can do once you hit Reborn 90. Okay? Now, basically, once you hit Reborn 190, you'll be able to have access to those fourth class jobs that which is the main goal of maxing the reborn to 200. But basically once you hit 190 you can actually switch your characters to fourth class. Now for this instance, since my rebellion or my gunslinger, that's rebellion is the third class for the gunslinger, is I don't have any reborn essence yet, actually. Well, well, I kind of do, but I'm trying to make a separate video for other things that you can do when you're 175. So I don't want to switch it to fourth job just yet, or I don't want it to hit reborn 190. But basically, one of the things that you can do while you're gearing up towards Reborn 200 or you're farming for your mid to end game gear is Quistis farming. So in order for you to do that, basically you can use any job. Okay, even if you're a third job, it's totally fine. Even if your character is a third job, nothing wrong with that. It's just that I'm using this warlock or archmage or archmage, whatever, as an example because this is one of the best classes out there to farm Quistis. I said earlier that Night Watch, the fourth job of Rebellion, is better in my opinion because compared to this, basically the skill that we'll be using is a combination of Climax and Crystal Impact, because if you use Climax, it will give additional effects to your, or rather some of the skills. Mainly this skill, which is Crystal Impact. If you use Climax and it is level 5, it the area of effect is 29 by 29. So that is a big chunk of the map. But the thing here is that it's restricted to water elements. So depending on the mob that will be shown on Quistis, it might get tricky, which will require you to switch to a different spell, but it's not that big. It's if you use level 5 climax, it's 19 by 19 cells. That's for earth element, I mean wind. Did I get that right? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's wind. And the other one, which is fire, but this one is only 9 by 9, and the earth, it's 9 by 9 as well, so it's not really good. But anyway, so the quest is what's basically this NPC does is that every reset, which is 12 a.m. Server time, it's gonna give you a set or basically a card that you need to give to him. It really depends. It's random, the amount as well, and the prizes. Now, if you look closely, right now it's requiring 85 Venatu card, and if you have that, you can give it to him, and in return, he'll give you 29 free vote points, 725 royal crystals, 1,450 Kupo nut, and 3 castle drop box. So you need this, as I mentioned before in my previous video, for making special items. But this one is the main thing here that you need for endgame items and cards, which is called the Quistis Medallion. So if you do that, what's going to happen is that it's going to give you a Quistis card, I mean Quistis Medallion, and it's going to give you, like what I've said, the Kupo Nut, the Heroic, the Castle Drop Box. I do have a couple in me. And also vote points. You're going to be needing that because there are some things that you need here for instances, cards, all of it. You know, there are a lot of things that you can buy here. Costumes, if you want to fill out your IT costume. And so the Quistis medallion. One of the things that you need it for is this one, and this is a good card for a rebellion or a gunslinger class, because and in my opinion, this is one of the end game cards. It gives you exceed physical final damage plus 3%. If you stack that up, and if you have like endgame items, as far as I can remember, it you can get up to 10. You can equip that, so that's 30% already. So that's quite a lot. Now, in terms of Shenron, I won't be able to see it, so because you need to be a reborn 200 on this one. So I'll go ahead and switch my character so y'all can have an idea. So if you click on Shenron, all of the in-game items, or most of it, require 3,600 Quistis medallion. Hence, you need a job class that can cast large area of effect skills or large AoE skills at as fast as you can. So I'm gonna switch back to my mage. So guys, uh, if you want to find Venatu, you can just use rate my server, or you can do where is that command, and there you go. It gives you the maps where it can spawn. So I'm gonna give you guys an example on what I'm talking about. Why you need a job class that has a skill that has a UJOE. So I'm gonna use Climax, and I'm gonna use effects on. So I'm using gray map, and I'm just turning the effects on for aesthetic purposes. I'm not hitting that. See, that's the cons of it, because some Venatu are a water class. So, oh, another thing that you can do is type a loot type 6. That's ALOOT actually, and then plus 6. It enables you to loot all of the cards out there. So if I warp and I kill, so it's not working. Let me warp to Juperos 1. Oh, this is Juperos 1, so I'm going to go to 2. So, see? It covers a large area. So, as you can see, guys, it's better. You can use a Rebellion, because a Rebellion class is bullet dependent. As much as I know, it's the element is dependent of the bullet compared to this one, which you need to switch up your style. So basically, it's luck of the draw. If you get a monster that is water element, you're screwed. So yeah, that's about it. Now I'm gonna go back there just to show it again. So once you have enough cards, you can give it to him, or you can select him. And there's actually a chance that you can get a Quistis card. So it gives 20% HP and SP, and it can be compounded on a garment. So this one. And the good thing about this is that if you have a gypsy class, basically if you're a troubadour, or I'm not sure if I'm even saying it correctly, but gypsy class, basically you get perfect dodge and exceed final damage plus 3, and increase exceed final damage to metallic fury skill by 10%. So that's a big deal. So this is one of the things that you can do. If you don't have any fourth job class yet, that's totally fine. You can use third class if you want to go for it, that's fine. But I highly suggest that you look closely on what monsters that it will require you, or what certain monster of that certain day that the NPC will require you to kill. Because sometimes I don't do this. There are even times wherein I only do it once a week. Because there are times on the week that it's an MVP card, or sometimes it's a mob that has a lower spawn count. So it's not even efficient to do it. So yeah, that's about it, guys.